Be grateful for the gift. Michael B just couldn't see the gift in that moment because he turned into a little boy.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
What up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. You already know what to do. Get on Amazon. Get that desired nutrition, that pre-workout. Get that pump, energy, and the focus. Then after that, you're going to need to recover. Get those electrolytes, refuel, recharge, and recover. Everything's on Amazon in stock right now. Go ahead and get you one of those or get both of them. All right. Let's get into the video.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
I heard it.
Michael B. Jordan calls out a former classmate for making fun of him, and it is awkward.
Oh, why y'all trying to start drama over here?
The whole thing went down on the red carpet at a screening of Michael's flick Creed 3 in Atlanta, after he was approached for an interview by L'Oreal, the host of the Morning Hustle show, who reminded him they grew up together.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
I heard it.
No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
Yeah, so that corny comment comes from a
Yeah, so it kind of looks like, to me, I think he handled that well. I don't think he handled that bad. I think he's just kind of letting her know, look, I heard what you said. You know, I heard what you said in a little interview or whatever like that. But you know, it don't bother me. Should he have done that? I don't know. I think it was cool. I think it was a right thing to do. It was like, oh yeah, the corny kid, right? Yeah. But let's listen on.
2021 episode of the Undressing Room podcast, where L'Oreal, her co-host Eva Marcille, and Dominique DeDiva talked about the actor.
I think that Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
To be fair, it was actually Eva who called Michael corny, but L'Oreal did admit that in high school she used to make fun of him.
To be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with headshot. We lived in Newark.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him.
Well, Michael clearly caught wind of all that.
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
Oh, you know, I do want to make the point too that, you know, when you're in high school and, you know, when you're growing up, you may interact with some people who, especially amongst your peers, you may interact with some of your peers, and you may come from a certain environment. You know, like she said, they were from Newark, which is Jersey. So they grew up in a bad neighborhood or whatever, the hood, you know, so to speak. And if you're not acting like the hood niggas that are around there, you're going to be considered corny. You know, you're going to be considered lame. You know, with them not even knowing what type of person you are, you're not interacting in all this hood rat shit that everybody thinks is cool. Because a lot of times people think that shit is cool to be ghetto or gangster or whatever the cool thing is in your school at the time. You know, and if you're not wearing the clothes that the other kids are wearing, or you're not getting the shoes that the other kids are doing, or you're walking around with a headshot because you're trying to be, you know, become a model or something like that, they're gonna be like, this dude is lame. You know what I'm saying? He ain't sagging his pants. Because a lot of times that's what some of those women or those girls at the time, little girls, they're looking at that as masculine or as leaders or whatever. That's what they see in the streets. They see those dudes getting money. They don't see the come up from you. They don't know what they're getting when they get you. They don't know what type of drive you have because you're the corny kid. You're the dude that nobody really likes. They don't want to fuck with him because you lame. And then what happens to him as a black boy growing up? Who doesn't find him corny? The white girls. They cool with that. They like how you're acting. They don't want anybody ghetto or in the streets or that's cool. They think you're cool. They think you're cool just because you're different from what they're used to. They're used to growing up with white people or whatever, and here comes this black man, and and that's just what they're looking for, you know. So, and you wonder why some of these black men jump to other races because their own black women are not accepting them. They're calling them corny from day one, from when they 16 years old.
Sure.
And L'Oreal later shared this final moment from the uncomfortable chat. And while Michael isn't exactly laughing, he's not letting the childhood bullies get him down, offering this advice to someone who's going through a tough time.
Just stay focused and stay locked in, you know, just follow your heart, you know, try to block out the noise and distractions as much as possible and run your race. You know, don't compare yourself to anybody else, just keep going.
That was Michael at the LA premiere of Creed 3 on Monday. He chatted with ET and opened up about the release of the film, which he starred in and directed, and his new Calvin Klein underwear ad.
That Calvin Klein ad. First thought when you saw it.
I was like, my mama gonna have to see this. Let me call her. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's out here. Got my business all out in the streets, literally. This is like a moment, you know, just have everything kind of coming together at one time. It feels great, you know, and be able to share that moment with, you know, my other actors who's having a moment of their own as well. It just feels.
Yeah, so cool. He became successful, and you know the girls didn't know that he was gonna be like that. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? I thought the interview was fine. I didn't think that he looked too bothered about what they said. They showed a little glimpse of him looking back at her like, you know, I mean, he just basically said, I heard what you said and I remember you. Anytime that you're bullying somebody in school or you're making fun of them, they always remember. They will never forget. Believe that. Sometimes you'll forget. If you're the one that's doing the bullying or making fun of them, you'll forget that you even did that because it's nothing to you. But for other people, the people that you're doing it to, they always remember. They'll never forget you because you're part of their drive. And I think you should use that drive not to get back at them or not to but just to do kind of what he did. Just say, oh yeah, the corny kid. Yeah, I remember you. And that's it. And just do the interview. Don't even act bothered about it, you know, because you're not into her. You ain't trying to get her anyway. So don't even worry about that. But Marlon Wayans had something to say about it too.
See, Michael B. Jordan, we can't let people damage us. We have to be grateful for the gift. Michael B. just couldn't see the gift in that moment because he turned into a little boy.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say corny. I said we used to make fun of the name, but you're not corny anymore.
He turned into a little boy in school. I seen a little high school kid.
That's interesting.
You call me corny.
Yeah.
And she saying, I didn't call you corny. Yeah, you did. You called that boy corny because he never forgot that. And you don't have to do that. You did it by doing it. That says everything. Don't let them see you sweat. Internalize that feeling. And let that continue to drive you. And whenever you come out with love, right? I'm not coming out with any kind of, hey, I processed the pain and I allowed it to transform into positive energy. It's always love.
Yeah, I have to agree with him on that. I think you should lead your life with love. You should just lead it with love and internalize any type of feelings that you get, negative or positive, and just move forward in that path. excuse me, I kind of disagree with him as far as him turning into a little boy. I don't think that he did that. I didn't see that. I saw that he wanted to make it known that I heard what you said, and I do remember you, and I think that that's okay to do. I think it's okay to do, and I think it's okay not to do it. Either way you want to do it, it's fine. You know, in the end, it looked like he was kind of bothered about it, just kind of looking at her like she was, you know, nothing, looking past her, looking through her. Again, you know, whether he should have said something or not is debatable. You know, it's up to you guys to give your opinion on what you think. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think that I think it was fine for him to just say like, oh yeah, the corny kid, right? You know, that was a slight thing. But even though the girl that said it, she was even saying that, you know, he was corny, but corny dudes treat us the best or whatever. That goes to show you that women don't want no good guy. They it's almost like they want to be with someone who treats them bad. It makes them more interested in a guy that's just like either a thug or like or somebody who doesn't care about them, because then they have to do the work. They feel like they got to do the work. When you're out there just doing everything for them, don't do that, man. Don't be that type of dude, man. Because that saying, nice guys finish last, it's not, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that statement, and it's not for all women. Not all women are looking for a dude that treats them bad. They're not all looking for that. A lot of women want nice guys. But some of you nice guys don't want that girl. They want the bad girl, the girl that wants to be mistreated and shit. That's what type of girl you want. It's like that whole opposites attract type of thing, you know? You don't want to be with a good woman that's likes you for who you are. You want to be with somebody who wants to be treated bad, some type of thug or somebody in the streets. You ain't no street dude. You know, you can't get that girl. Let her ruin her life with those type of dudes. You know, let her do that. You don't have to deal with that type of stuff. So, and understand this too. Just because you get money, that shit does not unlame you. You think because you got money, you're not lame no more. People can still spot that shit out. I'm not saying that Michael B. Jordan is lame or corny. That cannot be true. But that's how they felt in the moment. You know, that's how they looked at you in the moment. Because they may have looked at the other dudes that wasn't in the streets. Some dudes just have a cool demeanor about them. They just like that. You know, not everybody got it like that. He may just don't have it like that. You know, for instance, somebody like, I'll take Drake, for example. You know, women talk about him in that way. Yeah, he makes amazing, incredible music. But women tend to talk bad about him, and some men too, calling him corny and this and that, whatever. Again, I don't know Drake personally or Michael B. Jordan, but for people to know you personally, grow up with you, you know, go to school with you, whatever, and this is how they view you. That's how they view you. Don't take it personal when you get older and you're like, I'm gonna start, you know, acting on all these people that call me corny and lame and all that shit. That's just how they feel. Why don't you just go where you're appreciated? Go where you're accepted. Deal with the people that like you for you. You don't need other people's approval. Just go where you're accepted. What's that saying? Go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated. Something like that. It goes something like that. You don't have to be with people that tolerate you. Be yourself at all times. If people think that's corny, who gives a fuck? Be yourself. Don't lead with money. Lead with love. Just lead your life with love. Things will fall into place. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to, I'm dealing with a cold right now, man, so all my words is all fucked up, man, but Please bear with me. The show must go on. Lead your life with love. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate y'all watching. See you in the next video. Peace.